Hi friends, so today we are going to cook some 5 ingredient Nutter Butters. I don't know if you guys know what Nutter Butters are, but they are a delicious peanut butter cookie. So ingredients required are maple syrup. I'm almost out, so I'm gonna try to see if my molasses mixed with some water is gonna be a good alternative. Vanilla, flour, baking powder, and peanut butter. Those are our 5 ingredients. So, first things first, we have to get our measuring cups. I got my measuring cups. We also have to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. 350. So with the assistance of an adult, please go preheat the oven. Okay. First things first is we need a half a cup of peanut butter. So if you look at half a cup, see how it has, this is just washed, I promise it's not dirty, a 1/2. That is half a cup. So I'm going to use a spoon to help me get all of this out. Okay. And then we'll put it into the bowl. Okay. Next, we need 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup. 1/4 of a cup looks like this, a 1/4. Okay, see how much of this I got. I probably have 1/8 of the cup. So what I'm going to do, hopefully this works, is I'm going to sub some molasses in here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of water. We'll see how that works. Okay. Our next step is going to be a teaspoon of vanilla. So I got the vanilla. We need a teaspoon of it. This is going to be our teaspoon. It has a TSP. And when looking at a tablespoon and a teaspoon, the teaspoon is always smaller. Okay, so now we got to mix all of this together before we can add the flour or anything else. Okay, I got it pretty well mixed. Kind of see it. Looks a little clumpy, but that's okay. Now we're going to add our flour. We need 2/3 of a cup. So you have a 1/3 right here. We're going to need 2 of those. So scoop it. That's 1. Okay, 2. And then we also need half of a teaspoon of baking powder. So, gotta go get our half teaspoon. Here we go, got our half teaspoon of baking powder. All right, dump it in. Perfect. Now we got to mix all of this together. And we'll start to get a dough. Forming pretty well. Okay. So, if you guys can see, I got myself a dough right here. Looks actually really good. Worked out pretty better than I thought it would. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to get a cooking tray. This is going to be my cooking tray. And with this, let's get a little bit closer to you guys. Need to get my cover that I put on it. You can use parchment paper, oil. I have this guy. Put him down. Make sure your hands are clean. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab a ball. You're going to roll it and place it. And then grab another and roll it. And I want you to place it right next to him, the other one. So it almost looks like a figure 8. And we're going to repeat. Until we've used up all of our dough. Okay, so now that we have all of our dough laid out, what we need to get is a fork. And with this fork, we're going to push down on our cookies. And push both ways. Sideways and up and down. And I want us to do that with all of our cookies. So it looks like not zigzags, but crossways. Like a checkers board or a chess board. I think I'm going to have some ginormous cookies. Okay. So I'm going to hold one up so you guys can kind of see. This is what we're looking for. So it looks like a figure 8. All right. And we're going to put these in the oven for 10 to 14 minutes. I'm going to start out with 12 and see how they go. So our next step is we got to make the filling. What the filling consists of is 1/4 cup of peanut butter, So find your 1/4 cup. Got mine. Oops, making a mess too. And I'm going to use the same bowl that my cookies were in because I think it's okay. You need a 1/4 cup. Okay. Put that into your bowl. Let's get a fork to help get the rest of this off. There we go. Okay, and we need 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. And like I said before, I am out of maple syrup, so I'm using molasses. But I'm not going to use as much. That looks about good. Dump that in there. I'm going to add just a little bit of water. Make up for that rough consistency. And then you just got to mix it up. It might be easier in a smaller bowl, but you know what? I feel like we kind of like to do things the hard way. And that is okay. Make sure it tastes okay. Not bad. Okay. I'll see you guys momentarily. Hi, so hopefully your cookies are cooked and cooled. So, what you'll do is you'll take it. Mine came apart a little, which is a bummer, but that's okay. And then smush some filling on there. And squish them together. Feels messy, doesn't it? That's what you do. I hope you guys enjoy.